All right, we're live and direct tonight. YouTube TV, Chad Kettleman at ringside. Get started with the X Division Championship.
And is for the Worldwide Extreme Championship.
All right, we get ready as Hector Hernandez makes his way down the ring here tonight. Welcome everybody into the Rage Zone here tonight. This man right here is gonna face the X Division champion Smoke, and a lot of people have been talking about this matchup here tonight, and it's looking like it's gonna be a great one. And well, big shout out going out to Wesley Figgs watching all the way from Chicago, Illinois. Welcome in YouTube TV, brought to you by Lucio Hot Dogs, the All-American Hot Dog, here tonight. Now we get ready as the X Division champion Smoke will make his way down to that squared circle here tonight, and well, we'll see how this one comes out. Well, Smoke, the X Division champion, not looking like he's going to let it go. He beat Patron for it and has not looked back, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, it should be interesting to see how this one is going to go. Smoke is in the building, and so is Mr. West watching tonight on YouTube TV. In the main event tonight, TC Moore takes on MJ Gunner. And if he defeats MJ Gunner tonight, J.K. Smith said next weekend, or excuse me, next week, at our go-home show that he will indeed face Gunner for that United States Championship. And there's the X Division Championship on your screen. We'll go down to ringside as our announcer Mike is ready.
Introducing the challenger from San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 205 pounds, Homeboy Hernandez.
Where's Hector Hernandez now? The challenger tonight.
From Long Beach, California, weighing in at 174 pounds, the Worldwide Extreme Champion, Smoke.
All right, well, they're going to show the championships to both competitors here, and we'll get ready now and see how this one will go down here. First matchup of the night, ladies and gentlemen, and well, there's Hector, there's Smoke. It's enough talking. Let's get it on. X Division Championship on the line. Of course, Hector getting that opportunity after number one contendership matchup last week. He earned his spot. And big shout out going out to TJ joining in the chat room. So big shout out to him, or producer on Thursday Night Riot. Of course, John Coffin and Lucio will have a matchup later on tonight against the Sabin brothers, as they're trying to stay in the hunt for the tag team championships. As last week they had a surprise matchup against the Faces of Fear, came up a little short. But talking to both of them men, and they want to stay on top of things and keep going for those titles, as this one's no disqualification, no count out, but you have to do everything inside the ring. So just a little tidbit right there for you guys watching at home tonight. And oh, look at Hector now with some of them luchador moves that he does, as he, of course, from the Rio Grande Valley. And tonight we are live in Nashville, Tennessee, as we make our way down towards Orlando for Wargames. And oh, a big shot right there with that shovel miss right there. And Smoke now with a nice uppercut. And well, next week's Wargames will happen next Saturday for anybody watching at home. Look at the leg 1, 2, and a kick out. And the matchup does continue here. And oh, look at this. Oh! A flatliner out of nowhere. And this could be it right here. 1, 2, and of course, that tag team known as the Ghostface Reapers taking on the Sabin Brothers. Should be a damn good matchup. Tornado-style tag team matchup is what is set for there. Now, the shovel now to the head of Hector again, and Hector takes a dip to the outside, and oh, look at Smoke now trying to fly to the outside, but Hector's going to catch him slipping, or at least I thought he was, and he moved out of the way as Smoke thought he had him right there, and perhaps a Hurricane Rana. And we also want to give a big shout out and welcome in our good friend Angelo, as he's watching down in Massachusetts. And now Hector in the corner right here. Will he win that X Division Championship tonight? A nice back body drop right there, almost a German suplex. And now Smoke's going to take a dip to the outside. And both of these men very brilliant when it comes to their singles matches. They know when to take a dip and when not to. On the table in the face right there, as the crowd here in Nashville yelling, screaming that they want tables here tonight. And now look at this. Hector going for a suplex, but Smoke gets out of it and clubs him right behind the knee. And the matchup does continue here tonight. And we got a bird's eye view right here. Hector on the outside, of course, no disqualification, no countouts in these title matches. It gets for a little bit more sure winner environment here tonight. And Hector now turning the tables on Smoke on the outside. And we'll see what else Hector can think of here on the outside. Remember, the only way to win is inside the squared circle here tonight. So even though they're on the outside tussling out here, the only way to win is inside. So perhaps a different demeanor for both men, trying to make it into a Nashville street fight here tonight, as the heat is heating up. And I'm very happy that I'm here in my home state, kind of a homecoming for me here tonight. For anybody that's keeping score at home. And now shoots it to the inside. That steel steps right there. Now Hector almost got caught into that flatliner right there. Now look at that, he's going for a power bomb. And he does sit down power bomb right there and does not go for the cover just yet. He might not be done with the champion, and might have been looking for that HKO right there, but nothing doing. Now a flatliner attempt, and Hector able to, oh, there it comes. HKO out of nowhere. We might have a new champion here tonight. Hook of the leg for the title. Let's see if it's enough. 1, 2, and not enough. And I was about to say we had a new champion, and I believe Hector thought the same thing, but the matchup does continue here. Oh, and a big shot right there from Hector, and now the steel steps on top of the champion, and now he's back up to his vertical base, and watch out, Hector, here comes up, oh, looking for that flatliner, and Hector saw it coming, able to counter out a drop kick to the face. Maybe he's feeling a little froggy now, going up to the top rope here, frog splash attempt, and he connects that one. This could be it for the title. Look at the leg. Hector might win it right here. Let's see. 1, 2, and another kick out right here for him. Smoke. So a 299 persuasion right here for him. As Hector now trying to keep him at bay here tonight, but the hits just keep on coming, and up to his vertical bases, the champion. On a roll-up down from the champion. 1, 2, and a kick out right there, and nothing doing. And now look at this, Smoke trying to turn the tables now. And let's see. Oh, and he missed it right there. And now Hector on the top rope again. And a drop kick to the back of the head right here. And he just grazed him, it looks like. Or Smoke's just not selling anything here tonight. And now look at this, Smoke with the baseball bat. Now he's going after the steel chairs. Hector might be out of this for good, and now he's starting to shake off the cobwebs right here. Smoke goes to the outside, and Hector nonchalantly gets away from right there. And now with Smoke able to get back up with an atomic drop right here. And Smoke now. Good wrench right here on the outside. Remember, the only way to win is inside the squared circle, so they're outside going at each other, and tables, chairs, shovels, and baseball bats, all kinds of goodies underneath the ring. And now throws the table right on top of Hector, and now Hector, look at this. There's 1. There is 2. And Hector with a 3 Taco Deluxe on the outside. And remember, he has to pin him inside the squared circle here, so it's going to help him just a little bit, but he's got to get him back in that ring. And now Hector goes back in the ring now. Smoke setting him up here. Watch out for that flatliner, Hector, because champion trying to retain here tonight. And now Hector, not sure what he's going to go for there, but a nice clothesline by Smoke. And back and forth we go here tonight. What a matchup. We knew it was going to be a good matchup. There it is, a flatliner. And Smoke looking to retain the title right here. 1, 2, and 3. And he retains over Hector. And Hector just not able to defeat the champion here tonight. Fell short. And, well, Smoke has all the smoke tonight and retaining that championship. And we'll have to find out who's going to face him next week for that X Division championship, because that one is defended every single week here on the program. And tonight be no different to start things off. And flatliner number 1 right there. And then Hector hit a frog splash. It was not enough. He got rolled up and wasn't enough. They fought on the outside, on the inside, and like I tell you, there was all kinds of weapons, and I mean, it was just a damn good matchup from the beginning right there. Good night, Irene. 1, 2, and 3, and Smoke going to retain the championship. Will anybody be able to stop this man? We'll find out next week, but right now we're going to go to commercial break as our next matchup will be underway. The Reapers of Fear taking on the Sabin Brothers coming up next. Smoke retaining the title. All right, we're ready here as Lucio make his way down to the ring here tonight.
The following contest is a tornado tag team match. Introducing first, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Ghost, Psycho Lucchese.
The two-time Hall of Famer Lucio with that awesome Titantron making his way down to the ring here tonight. Of course, he'll tag team with the Grim Reaper himself, John Coffin, and this tag team, you know, surprised everybody last weekend, and well, last week I should say, not weekend, and you know, J.K. Smith really liked it a lot, and he wants these guys to get another shot at it. So tonight, this is where we stand. Lucio at ringside as he awaits his tag team partner. And here he comes, the Grim Reaper himself, ladies and gentlemen, John Coffin, making his way down to the ring.
And his partner from Charleston, South Carolina, weighing in at 324 pounds, the Grim Reaper.
And here he comes, ladies and gentlemen, the other half of the Reapers of Fear. I believe I said that right. I might have to check the comment section right here, but I do want to give a big shout out. The Ghostface Reapers, Ghostface Reapers are the name of the tag team. I'll have to learn that. And, well, ladies and gentlemen, we do want to give a big shout out to TJ, of course. The damn game glitching. Look at the face right there. But it'll fix here in a minute. Now we get ready. The Sabin brothers make their way down the ring. Big shout out also to Kenny watching down in Florida. Good friend Lucio. And now we get ready as Sabin brothers will make their way down to the ring here tonight. One of the electric tag teams of Tuesday nights came this way by the way of the draft, trying to revamp the tag team division. And here they come, Sabin brothers, and damn game glitching out. Sean Casey's not supposed to be out here, so just ignore him.
And Colts Sabin, the Thrill Seekers.
And of course, Colt was the X Division champion for a week, and then Smoke came back and took that title back. Then Hero took the chance last week, was not successful as he faced Smoke for that championship last week and kind of fell short. And then, of course, Hector had won this opportunity this Tuesday night when he beat Max Phantom for that X Division championship opportunity. Of course, if you just joined us, he lost that matchup. So Smoke still your X Division champion, and now we get ready at Texas style, tornado style matchup here. And Lucio and Coffin not too happy tonight as they're trying to get back in the victory column right here. It's their first time as a tag team. Well, I mean, their second time together, but trying to get that first victory under their belt here and perhaps challenge again Faces of Fear for those tag titles as they did last week. Of course, there was a whole bunch of tomfoolery going on with Inferno and Hexagon last week that cost these guys the tag team championships. And well, tonight they're seeking revenge against anybody that's willing to go against them. And tonight those are the Sabin brothers here. The big boot hits Hero right in the face, and another big boot this time to Colt. So looking like they're on the same page right now. And now taking it to Colt here, and look at this, into a coffin drop. And Coffin going after Hero now. Look at this. Now he's going to hit him with 10 clubs to the chest right here. And now Lucio on the outside, taking it to Cold. And tell you what, these two guys are strong tag team right here. And of course, we still have the TJ Strong hashtag right there. Our brother TJ is still recovering from that horrible accident he had a few months ago, and he is looking better. He says he's getting ready to do more rehab and the next stage of his recovery. So TJ, I mean, we don't say this as often as we did the first time around, but we are continuing our prayers and thoughts with you, my friend, and hope you regain all your composure back to 100%, man. And you know, we're all here for you. And I'll tell you what, it's been all Lucio and Coffin here tonight. The Saban brothers have not had any type of offense so far in this matchup. And a power bomb now from Lucio, and on inside cradle now from Hero, and quick kick out right here from Lucio on a super kick, and now Hero's trying to wake up a little bit, but now these men, again, oh, look at this, he's going to try to choke him out right here, trying to squeeze all the life out of him here tonight, and that's it. No, it's not. I thought he had tapped out, but Colt able to get out of it right there. Look at the gut wrench with a bridge right there from Lucio. And he takes him down, and oh, look at this, another coffin drop coming. And that one connects. This could be it right here. Coffin going for the victory right here. 1, 2, and oh, I thought that was it. But the matchup does continue here. And now Coffin's going to pick him up again, and another Coffin drop. But watch out from behind, because there's Hero. And the quick distraction right there lets Colt get back to his vertical base. And now the Saban's showing some life here and raking the back right there. And now the Saban brothers making a last-minute attempt to win this matchup here. Lucio getting back up to his vertical base. Does not see Hero right there. And now he goes up with a drop kick after a Rolling Thunder right there. Rolling Thunder drop kick. The knife edge chop right there in combination. And nice takedown right there from Hero. And oh, he took down Coffin and the referee. So even he went for the pin right there. Colt Saban taking out 2 birds with 1 stone. Now going up to the top rope here, and Swanton connects on Coffin, but the referee still knocked out right here. He took a hell of a tumble right here, and now look at this, going for the Saban clash right here. Referee's back up to his vertical base, and hook of the leg right here to upset the new tag team. 1, 2, well, not even a 2 count, on 1 count there. And Lucio now making a comeback here. Oh, but did not see Colt Saban on his way right there. He was sizing him up perhaps for that Ghostface Killer. The Saban brothers out of nowhere making a comeback. There's another super kick to the face of Coffin, this time by Hero. And Brain Buster connects, and could this be it right here? 1, 2, and 3, and the Sabans make a comeback and defeat Lucio and Coffin, and they're 0 for 2 now, and they're not going to be happy about this one bit. And we looked like it was going to be the Ghostface Reaper is going to take the Sabans down, and they started off real hot and ran out of steam, intimidating them, and then the Sabans started making a comeback, and there's a shot right there where he took down both Coffin and that referee. And then right here, the Saban flash. Super kick right there, and that's all she wrote. Saban brothers with a big victory here tonight. We'll be right back with more. We're going to go underground again as Perry and El Patron are going to have a rematch from last week. Don't go nowhere. All right, we're back in the program. Chad Cattleman at ringside, and they took the ring ropes off, and we're off and running again for another underground matchup here tonight. The only way to win is by KO or submission, and Patron did not like the outcome last week, and he is in for destruction tonight as he's bringing out the El Diablo outfit. The BMF of WFA, the Hall of Famer, the living legend himself, El Patron, making his way down to the ring here tonight. And also a big shout out going out to the Piper family. T Piper always watching, and as the Saban brothers just won that matchup. If you just joined us, Chad Cattleman at ringside. OG's not with us here tonight. And Patron making his way down to the ring, and last week he wore that new singlet, and tonight wearing new threads, but when he wears this one, it's total destruction. Crowd here in Nashville giving him a standing ovation, and we get ready now as Perry will make his way down to the ring. And we do want to give a big shout out going on Michael Perry, who's watching down in Maryland. Probably watching the hoops here tonight. Hear the boos from the crowd here tonight. And Perry, the black sheep of WFA, the Hall of Famer, entered the class of 2025, and he was really stoked about that. And Perry making his way. He beat Patron via the submission last week on the outside of that ring, and Patron wants payback tonight. So we'll get a round two of this underground, and according to J.K. Smith, this is going to be there's a rule right there, no counts, no pinfalls. The only way to win is knockout, KO, or submission.
The following is an underground match. The only ways to win are by knockout or submission. Introducing first, from San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 265 pounds, the Machine, El Picone. And from Maryland, weighing in at 250 pounds, Sinister Michael Perry.
All right, there's the announcement right there. And as I was saying, is J.K. Smith says that this will be an every week segment here, the underground match here on Tuesday Night Rage, and it should be impressive. And there's Perry, and Patron smacks him down right here in front of my broadcast booth right there. And of course, big shout out going to Jamar Chambers watching. There in Richmond, Virginia. Also, big shout out going out to Mills watching in the East Coast, and also a big shout out going out to Josh Moss, South Carolina, and Devontae Jones out here in Arizona watching. And we do want to give a big shout out to Devontae and good luck this weekend at the Chingazo Festival there in Mexico, as he's going to be fighting. And we do have some information in the chat zone if you're interested in watching that pay-per-view this weekend. As Patron now trying to beat the hell out of Perry on the outside. See all the D-Leaguers on the outside watching. Those are all talent of ours signed to the D-League, and it's still flowing out there. And a lot of different faces that we don't even know about. Oh, and he takes him down right there. And well, look who's up there right there at ringside. That's the Iron Man right there, one of the head trainers. One of the head trainers of the D-League right there. Oh, and he almost got hit, and Patron takes a tumble to the outside. And now they're gonna go into the crowd right here. And Patron luring Perry into the crowd right here. Remember, it can happen anywhere in the arena. Knockout, TKO, a submission. Oh, and Patron with a poke in the eye right there. Must be hanging out with Hector a little bit. And nice Uranagi slam right there. An inverted Uranagi slam, and here comes another one. So Patron using the Uranagi slam to his advantage here on the outside. And a big shot to the back of the head right there. And, well, according to TJ, Moss has left South Carolina. Maybe he went back to the Asgardians back in the Galaxy Wrestling Alliance or whatever the hell it was called. And right here, Perry with a, kind of a line teamer right here. And Patron gets out of it. Did not want nothing to do with that. And he's busted wide open, it looks like, in the forehead. He's on the right side of his, right above his eye. And Patron now, let's see. Oh, looking for a power bomb right there in the concrete, and that's going to hit the back of Perry right there as we look at the next-gen stats. And, well, did a lot of damage to Perry. Look at this, FTW, and that's it. Perry's out, and Patron's going to knock out Perry here in the concrete area, so they're 1-1. And I do believe that next week there'll be a rubber match to see who's going to be the king of the underground. Not an official title, just a bragging right. As well, both Perry and Patron are 1-1. And Patron had a mission tonight and took it to Perry. And there's that damn roundhouse kick to Perry's. And then Patron right here with a power bomb. I think that was the beginning of the end right there for Perry. It set up this move right here, the FTW. And Perry's head hit right there on that concrete, and Patron is going to win here tonight. Pretty damn exciting matchups, and we'll be back with more action right after this. And next week, they'll do round 3 at the Go Home Show. Patron is your winner here on Tuesday Night Rage.
The following is a no-holds-barred match and is for the Worldwide Television Championship.
All right, we're back here as Amber make her way down the ring, and this is a rematch from last week's television championship. And Amber, a 2-time television champion, and wanted to get back that title as Kate Woods came in here and took it from her. It's not as quite as short-lived as the X Division Championship for the men. The television championship for the women are still under the same rules, where you do get your rematch for the title if you do lose it. But the X Division, if you do lose it, then you start all the way back at the bottom. So Smoke's very aware of that, and why he fights so hard for that championship. And he's taken victims like Hector Hernandez and both Sabin brothers and John Coffin, not once but twice. But tonight, Amber showing off the cake. Not even my birthday. And we get ready now as the new champion. Kay Woods will make her way down to the ring here tonight. And we do want to give a big shout out to the Rommel family watching down in South Carolina as the new television champion, Kay Woods, makes her way down to the ring. Looking not only to retain the championship, but to force a new contender for that television championship. And of course, J.K. Smith stays on top of it, and he'll figure out a plan if indeed she does keep that championship intact. But right now, Kay Woods, live and direct here in Nashville, Tennessee. The crowd loving her and loving Amber, so kind of a double whammy here tonight. We're going to show you the television championship on your screen, and then we'll take you down as Mike Rome is standing by with both of these female competitors.
Introducing the challenger from Hollywood, California, the Idol, Amber. And her opponent from Columbia, South Carolina, the worldwide television champion, the great Miss Kay Woods.
All right, they're going to give the championship over to the referee. Referee's going to walk it over to Amber. She already knows what it looks like, but it's traditional that we do it this way. And we're off and running here. Referee rings for the bell, and and a cutter to start things off right here. Looking to take the championship away from her from the get-go, but Kay Woods up to a vertical base here, and of course her best friend, Jay Starr, has done big things on the women's side, and when she got drafted a Thursday Night Riot, and Kay Woods, of course, former tag team champion when we had the tag team titles, and of course wanting a little bit more, and she's got more with that television championship. Also a former undisputed champion. Now looking for a scoop slam, but able to get out of it. Now Amber with a cover, but nothing there. Now look at this. Amber with another cutter from the top rope. That one connects. And didn't quite go for the cover just yet, but you can tell that she has her right where she wants her. But the thing about Kay Woods is you have to stay on the attack. You cannot stop, because she will come back and come back and come back, and you got to keep her down. And she's turned into what I want to say the second coming of Jennifer Fox, who she's kin to, has some of that Fox blood in her, I should say, and so that just goes to show you what kind of competitor we have here on Tuesday Night Tuesday Night Rage. Keep wanting to say Riot tonight. I mean, after doing it for so many years with Hector Hernandez there, and getting switched over here, you know. And now look at this. Oh, she takes her down. Kay Woods going for the cover to retain. 1, 2, and I thought she had her, but not enough. Around here saying fight forever, and
Amber now looking for a submission right here, trying to stretch her out. And now Kate Woods with a karate kick. Now Kate Woods on the attack right here, looking to finish off the challenger Amber right here. And again, if Amber loses, then she loses that opportunity at that television championship. Now going into the corner. Oh, and a nice cutter right there by Kate Woods. And this could be it right here. 1, 2, and 3. And Kate Woods will retain the TV championship. So that means there will have to be a new competitor for that championship. And we'll have to wait for J.K. Smith to give us a definitive answer of how that one's going to work out. But right now, watch the replays of these two women getting it on right here tonight. And Kate Woods is just, like I said, one of them that's going to bring it every single week and not taking anything from Amber. She is a seasoned veteran here. Made a return a few months ago after Legacy. But Kate Woods, just an up-and-comer. And, I mean, you want to talk about exciting. This woman right here is going to take Tuesday nights by storm. And I could see her getting back into the Undisputed talk later on. But Kate Woods is still your winner. And we'll be right back with more Tuesday Night Tuesday Night Rage right after this. All right, we get ready for this next one right here. But here comes the Inferno, the man that lights up Tuesday nights.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Faces of Fear. From the fifth dimension, weighing in at 203 pounds, one half of the World Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the Fireman.
And there's the Inferno, one half of the Tag Team Champions. Undisputed Tag Team Champions. And tonight, he's got one of the biggest matches of his career here tonight as he's going to face the humble narrator himself. Now we get ready as the humble narrator himself will make his way down to the ring here tonight, all the way from Naples, Italy, ladies and gentlemen. Even though the damn game says otherwise, TJ, but I do digress. Angelo, of course, getting ready to face Gunner for the Undisputed Dynasty Championship at Wargames. And that shall be an exciting matchup in itself. And, of course, Gunner does have a matchup later on tonight against TC Moore. And if TC Moore does win, as we mentioned earlier, we'll mention it again here in a little bit, he will get a shot at the United States Championship next week. But right now, we're not worried about that. We're worried about this one. We're worried about Angelo and the Inferno, as this should be a hell of a matchup. I don't think that these men have met before. And if they have, you can correct me. And another big shout out going, of course, to our good friend Angelo, watching here in Massachusetts. And now drop kick right to the face, and Inferno pushing him off now. And Angelo maybe trying to get into his head right here, the sophisticated one. And well, Inferno didn't fall for that one bit. And now Angelo trying to get back up to his vertical base. But look at this now. Texas Cloverleaf from the masked man known as the Inferno, and Angelo able to fight him off right here. Of course, Angelo lost a good one last week against TC Moore, which set up this matchup tonight against Gunner. And look at the leg, 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. And Inferno, of course, being extra aggressive as he always is, but then you got the sophisticated Angelo who will get in your head with mind games and all kinds of physicality. And down the outside, and a big knee right to the head. Corkscrew elbow connect right there. Not a Rage Rules matchup, excuse me. Got Riot on my mind tonight for some reason, and up to a 7 count here. There are disqualifications, there are countouts, and now both men back in the ring now. And a super kick right there from Angelo connects, and this could be it, 1. And not enough. And now look at this. Oh, I thought it was a Dante's Inferno, but well, not yet. 1, 2, and a kick out. More like a standing sling blade, if you will. Another near fall right here. Angelo's still alive in this one. The crowd here saying fight forever as they're behind their leader, the sophisticated man right here himself, is known as a humble narrator. And now these two are exchanging chops right there, and another takedown by the Inferno. And oh, another big knee, but missed right there. And now Inferno trying to take him to the corner, but Angelo getting out of that predicament pretty quickly right here. And now trying to rake the eyes of Angelo right here is the Inferno, but rakes him for sure, lets him down, and now looking for the Dante's Inferno right here. Angelo better watch out. And he changed his mind now with an Irish whip. Angelo coming back, goes underneath, and a leapfrog Jones, and a sling blade right there from the Inferno, but now stomping into the abdomen area of Angelo and trying to keep him at bay here tonight. snapmare takedown right there by the Inferno. And see what else we get right here. And there it is, Dante's Inferno, and Angelo goes down. Could this be another upset? 1, 2, and a kick out, and Angelo still has life here. Another sling blade takedown right there by the Inferno. Inferno's not going to give up anything right here tonight. He's going to go all in, trying to take down this man Angelo. And nice dragon screw takedown by Angelo, and big knee again to the head. And according to J.K. Smith, we have a big announcement coming next week, so keep in mind for that big announcement. I want to hit him with a kick of sophistication, it looks like. 1, 2, and a kick out. I'm not sure what he calls it, but that's what I called it right now, and figure that out later on. But hell of a kick right there by Angelo, and now picking up some speed as he flies to the outside. Now going back to the outside is Angelo and Inferno. And now Angelo not wasting any time, and, well, he may be wasting some more time as he slams his head on that hardest part of the ring right there and tries to get him back in, but the Inferno refusing, and now a big lariat right there turns him inside out. And now going back up to the inside, I thought, but going up to the top rope again. Let's see, and a frog splash right there. Paying homage to his buddy Hector Hernandez, who has been loyal to him from day one. Up to a 3 count there. Inferno has yet to move right there. And Angelo telling the referee to count up to a 5 count here. And now kind of hunting his prey as Angelo, as Inferno taking his time to get back here up to a 7 count. And here comes Angelo again. What is this? Oh, and I knew that was going to happen. Going to flip over into a cover. 1, 2, and a kick out. Uh-oh, Inferno now into the corner. Big drop kick does connect. And now let's see. Going in the corner again. I don't know if he's trying to set up that coast to coast. He may be, but no, he's going up to the top rope. Could this be a Spanish fly? We'll have to find out here shortly. Going up. And let's see. I think it is. No, it's not. Northern Light suplex from the top rope right here. And the Inferno now going for the cover. Could this be it? 1, 2, and another kick out. And again, Angelo has life again. And oh, big drop kick right there. And oh, Angelo with a dream catcher right there. And Inferno not tapping out, and Angelo now taking him to the corner. And now let's see. Might be going for the frog splash again. No, he's not. Could this be a stomp? It is from the top rope, and that's going to be it for Inferno. My goodness, 1, 2, and 3. And Angelo teaching a lesson to the Inferno. And what a matchup here tonight. I didn't know what to expect from this matchup. They've never met before, if I'm not mistaken, and it had some times where it looked like Inferno had his number right here. Look at this standing sling blade, and then right here hit him with a Dante's Inferno, but Angelo able to muster out a couple of kickouts, shoulders up, and hit him not once but twice. Could not get him down, and look right here. Kick of sophistication. Sure, we'll learn the name tonight, but able to get out with the Inferno. Look at this frog splash from the top rope here. My goodness. Had him on a roll-up after a powerbomb attempt. And look at the big stomp from the top rope right there. That was all she wrote. Good night, Irene. Thanks for coming.
Here is your winner,
Angelo is your winner. We'll be right back with the main event. Gunner and TC Moore. One-on-one coming up next. With Angelo. Everybody be quiet and stand up and clap for your humble narrator.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Warner Robins, Georgia, weighing in at 247 pounds, the Extreme TC Moore.
Well, here comes TC Moore, making his way down to the ring. This man right here with a big upset last week against the OGA, the original A-lister. TC Moore with an opportunity of a lifetime. If he pins Gunner to 9, he has a shot at the United States Championship next week. And it looks like he gained the respect of Angelo because Angelo is coming out here with him, the original A-lister on the outside, and perhaps to distract Gunner, perhaps to even the numbers, because we know that Gunner's not going to come out here by himself. He's going to come out here full force. All right, here comes MJ Gunner now. Not only the undisputed Dynasty champion, but also your United States champion, leader of the Gunner Dynasty, and he'll make his way out here with the lovely Tiffany Diaz, I guess, if you want to say that. Tiffany Diaz, and I'm being sarcastic.
Tiffany Diaz from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 225 pounds. The United States champion and the undisputed wrestling champion, Super Smooth MJ.
Also coming out here with MJ Strongberg and, of course, the Samoan Pitbull, DeAndre Otunga, who is not in action tonight. This is the main event here tonight, Tuesday Night Rage, brought to you by Lucha Hot Dogs, the All-American Hot Dog. And there's TC Moore already starting off strong with a big punch to the face. And well, there's the OGA Angelo, who just defeated the Inferno a little while ago. He just joined us. I am Johnny Bias alongside Chad Cattleman here all by himself as the OG took the night off. We'll take a look at the team of MJ Gunner right here. And there's MJ Strongberg, there's Otunga, there's Tiffany Diaz, and of course the OGA right here at ringside for the main event, ladies and gentlemen. And we do want to thank y'all for joining us here tonight on the program, wherever you're watching it, whether you're at home watching on TV, or you're at work, or in your car, or at the hospital. Big shout out going out to Sean O'Grady. Hope you feel better, man. And also a big shout out to little Odin and the rest of the O'Grady's back in Canada. Oh, Canada. But tonight we are live in my hometown of Nashville, Tennessee. Oh, and a big tornado DDT right there by T.C. Moore. And this man right here was drafted for exactly that, to not be just another wrestler on the program, but to be a future champion, whether it's an X Division, whether a United States Championship. J.K. Smith really high on this, guys. That's why he brought him over during the draft. And now look at this. Looking for the sharpshooter. And he does get it in. And Gunner now. You hear Tiffany Diaz saying that he's not going to tap. Pretty damn good manager. I mean, I'll give credit where it's due. Look at this move right here. Shoulder first into that post right there by T.C. Moore. Oh, and another shot to the head right there by... Oh, and a Hurricane Rana takedown by Gunner. And Gunner now starting to get his wits about him right here. And not sure what he's trying to do there. Look like he's trying to do the YMCA or something. And there's a cutter right there from Superfly Gunner. Hall of Famer, 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. And Gunner thought he had him down. We all thought he might have had him down right there, but the matchup does continue here tonight. Crowd here in Memphis, not Memphis, but Nashville, saying we're not worthy. And, well, they are very worthy right here. And now Gunner on the top rope right here, and T.C. Moore doesn't see him, and an axe handle does connect, and Gunner now might be looking for a springboard, and that's exactly what it is. And did not connect. Fell kind of short right there, and I don't know that. I don't know what we pushed there. Gunner might not know where he's at now. And let's see, T.C. Moore. Oh, man, he got countered right there, but the referee distracted after Strongberg or Diaz, I don't know who it was, took off that turnbuckle right there. Had a work text come in, guys. That's why I got a little distracted, but putting the phone back down, and there it is, Superfly Cutter again. This could be it right here for T.C. Moore. That title could be out the window. 1, 2, and 3, and that's it. Gunner's going to win this matchup. Superfly Cutter for the second time just connected. A deadly move, and Gunner takes care of T.C. Moore here tonight, and that smirk on his face says it all right here. Not sure what's going to happen, but next week is a go-home show. I'm sure that J.K. Smith is going to have some kind of plan for Angelo and Gunner. But Gunner showing why he's a double champion here on Tuesday Night Rage. And we do want to thank y'all once again for joining us here tonight. A big shout out going out to Jamar Chambers as our co-producer here on Tuesday nights. And thank y'all for joining us here tonight. For everybody who's watching at home, Wes, TJ, Angelo, and whoever else is watching, thank y'all for joining us for Tuesday Night Rage. I am Chad Cattleman saying good night from Nashville. Superfly Cutter connects. Superfly, Hall of Famer, double champion. Gunner wins it. Big shout out to Matt Lindsay watching in St. Louis, Missouri. This has been a presentation of Tuesday Night Rage on YouTube TV. We'll see y'all next week for more. Gunner is your